So, I guess to start out, what music did you grow up listening to?
Are you recording all right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, it's
right.
recording.
Sure. For me, I grew up listening to everything. My brother was always showing me like all kind of music. So, because he's in our band too, he was a little older than me, so he was introducing me to everything. Bjork, POD, Deftones, Bad Brains, just anything and everything. So yeah, just all that kind of stuff.
Nice. Did you always dream of being involved in music, or was this kind of like something that you came into?
I came into it, I would say, but like I also dreamed it. Like for instance, when I was a kid, I wasn't really into music per se. Like when I was like a little kid, I was into just like toys and stuff. I'm still into action figures and everything, but like when I became a teenager, that's when I was like, I have to do this with my life. So that's when the dream kind of started, like the teen years. So yeah, I guess to answer your question, yeah, it was definitely something I dreamed to do, and it's weird waking up every day and being like, oh, it's really happening. So,
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So, I guess leading into that, how does it feel to be on tour with Escape the Fate and Bless the Fall and just being part of this tour package?
It's awesome. We've been friends with Escape for a minute, and we never got to connect with Bless until this tour, so it's been awesome. Both bands are extremely nice. We're having a great time out here so far. It's only like the fourth show, but so far so good. And yeah, it's been awesome to get in front of these some of these younger fans and stuff. We've toured with a lot of bands that are legacy acts and like Korn, Papa Roach and stuff, and it's cool to be out here with some of the like Warped Tour crowd. So it's kind of our world too.
So I guess you went to Warped Tour and were part of all that.
I never got to go to Warped Tour growing up. Like I never really wanted to, because I felt like my favorite bands were going to play at the same time as each other and have to choose between them. And then the first time I did go to Warped Tour, we performed and we got kicked off the show, or we got kicked off the tour because I had dove into a drum kit and I put a dent in it. So they kicked us off the tour. So yeah. Not very punk rock, but
It is what it is, I guess.
yeah, no hard feelings towards Kevin or anything. We love all those people.
So I know, like you said, this tour's only been going on for a few days, but has there been any like moments that stick out, like fun time, funny incidents, or anything crazy?
Let me think. Not yeah, like it's been too short probably, but like yesterday I guess we Eric, he felt like all the slime all over his guitar, and he was just like, what is going on? So he looked down at his guitar, and he had busted his hand open, and like there was blood going everywhere, and it was just like gooey on the, I'm sorry if this is gross, but it was like gooey on the guitar. And I told him though, I was like, it's not really a rock show unless there's some blood involved, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. No gore, fake blood.
Yeah, that's true.
So, since you have a song that relates to the word food, sushi,
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask. So, what's your favorite place, or like the weirdest place you've been to on tour to eat, or just some crazy something that sticks out?
One time, this wasn't on tour, but it was still like a band involved. My manager and I had a meeting with the label in New York City. This was sometime last year, and my manager took me out to the sushi spot, and we had Wagyu steak with all the sushi and like these like salmon skin sushi and stuff, but like the Wagyu, I don't know if you know what Wagyu beef is, but like they massage these cows. The cows grow up in a room by themselves, like away from other cows. They get to drink beer all day. Like these cows have it like made for a cow life, and then they get to be eaten by humans. But it was the best meat I've ever tasted in my life. It was like creamy steak. It was weird, but yeah, that was delicious.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So how did the collaboration with Eric of I Prevail come about on the song My Friends?
Yeah, we toured with I Prevail a couple years ago, so we hit it off with them, and when we had that song, we were like, we would love to get Eric on a song, and we like his scream and everything. And we thought it would be sick to throw him on there, just kind of like a fun party, My Friend song. And we were like, yeah, you jump on it. matches you. So yeah, that's where that came from. I love that song. We're playing that tonight.
I'll be there.
Awesome.
If you could collaborate with any band that maybe would surprise someone or would be a strange collaboration, who would that be?
I've always wanted to do a song with Bjork. For me, I love Bjork's music, and I think that her on like a really heavy song of ours, like a punk kind of song, like doing her like old school like Sugar Cubes type thing. Like, I just think that would be really cool. I love Bjork, so Bjork, Post Malone, something like that.
Post Malone, yeah.
I like Post Malone too.
So a few months ago, you guys posted that you were in the studio. Is there any updates that you're able to mention or anything that way?
Yeah. Soon as we get off this tour, we're gonna jump in the studio to finish the record, and it'll come out sometime in the spring, probably of next year is my guess. It was supposed to come out a lot earlier, but there was just so many changes that happened because our label purchased us off of another label and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, everybody can expect some new music for absolute sure next year, early next year.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
So, speaking of the future, you'll be headlining a few dates with the Funeral Portrait, Dropout Kings. So, any particular reason that they were chosen? Did you guys choose them to go out on tour with? Or?
Yeah, we did actually. We chose the Funeral Portrait not only because we're great friends up there, we toured with them before, but they have some new music coming out too, and we're just super excited for them, and we love their music and what they're doing, and we have a lot of the same fans and stuff, even though our music's very different. So we chose them. And Dropout Kings, we'd heard about them through the grapevine for a while, and they had been actually hitting us up for a good while, like, we want to kick it with you guys on tour sometime. So we were like, this is a small run, and there's no reason not to do this. They're rad dudes, and can't wait to tour with them too. Yeah. So it's gonna be awesome to get to know those guys.
I know one of our photographers has actually toured with the Funeral Portrait. Yeah, does photography. So who knows? Maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
So anything else going on with the band that you can say, or anything you're excited about?
Really just new music. That's really what it comes down to for me, because like we've been holding on to it for so long and wanting to share it with the fans that new music is like, there's going to obviously be tours that come along with new music and all that kind of stuff, but I just want them to have something new to vibe to, really, because I know that for me, I love, when my favorite bands put out new music. I mean, who doesn't? So I want to share that art and that passion with those people that are waiting.
Yeah. So is there any new music coming out that you're looking forward to? Not necessarily like somebody just in general?
Zayo. There's a band called Zayo that's putting out some new music soon, apparently. They're like a thrashy metal punk band. I always look forward to like when they release some stuff, so I'm definitely looking forward to Zayo. Everybody I like, I guess. Like I love hearing everybody's new stuff, even if it's not something I know of or whatever. Like it's I'm constantly on the hunt for new music. Like even the local bands that play these shows and stuff, like sometimes they'll surprise you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I think people don't give them enough credit.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the best parts of
We all started like that, So.
Yeah. So I guess just to close things out, what do you hope listeners do gain from your music, or seeing your shows, or just hanging out in general and listening?
I'd say just that living is worth it, and that they can have a positive outlook on life and an honest outlook at the same time. Not that it's all hunky-dory, but definitely that through art we can share what's going on in our lives, and I hope that they see what's going on in my life is that it's not always easy, but I'm definitely a believer that it's worth it to keep living. And I know that it seems like a depression movement has almost taken over, whether people are thinking it's cool to be like a sad boy or a sad girl or whatever, or if they are actually depressed or whatever. I feel like we're all dealing with something, and I feel like I just want them to know it's okay to not feel good for a moment, but tomorrow's still gonna be okay. It's gonna be there for us, and yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I do have a strange question that's not written down, but
Ask away.
So, seen a video of you getting your hair cut on stage. How in the world did that come about, and why on earth would you do that?
Basically, I needed a haircut really bad on the tour, and there was a barber there, and he was trying to figure out when in between like the sets or after our set or whatever I could get a haircut, and we were trying to figure it out, and it started becoming too difficult, and I was like, look, why don't you just come on stage, cut my hair during a song, because I just wanted the sides buzzed up anyway, so I was like, just come on stage, buzz my hair during the song, and it will hopefully be entertaining to the fans, something unique and different, and yeah, it wasn't even supposed to be anything that crazy or deep. It was just like, yo, like I need this haircut. I think it'll be fun. It'll be something funny,
Yeah.
goofy, and that's how it worked out.
Yeah.
So
That's fair.
that's a good question.
I was just curious because I seen that come up and I was like,
Yeah.
why?